Good morning. Good morning, folks, and welcome. Today is Tuesday, June 9th, 2026. We are gathered for our Tuesday morning Administrative Matters meeting. As is our tradition, we'll begin with the Pledge of Allegiance. Please join us. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Thank you all very much. Once again, welcome. My name is John Kafalis, County Commissioner, Chair Pro Tem, joined by my colleague, Commissioner Kristen Stevens. Commissioner Jody Shattuck McNally is away across the dais. We have Diane Cheney from the Clerk and Recorder's Office, who keeps track of the meeting, our County Manager, Lorinda Volker, and Tom Clayton from Public Affairs, as well as Sarah Martin in our office, who they all do extraordinary work. With that, we will begin with public comment. We have one person who's signed up, Cindy. Please join us, and then we'll go from there. Welcome. Hope you're doing well these days. I suspect you know the drill.
Cindy Buckhart, president of the Larimer County 4-H Foundation. The McKee Charitable Trust granted $800,000 for the construction of the 4-H building at the ranch. In the original 2005 letter from the law office of Lynn Hammond, the trust stated that the building be used primarily for 4-H activities and that it should be available to nonprofit organizations. The committee approved that 4-H use of the building would be without cost, with normal maintenance and upkeep paid by the ranch. This agreement was accepted by the Larimer County Commissioners at the time and has stood for over 2 decades. That is, until Mr. Connor McGrath chose to stop following the stipulations of the trust. In 2024, he decided that the Larimer County 4-H Foundation was no longer a 4-H entity, although the foundation had been recognized as such for 24 years. As a result, the foundation was forced to pay to use the McKee building for its scholarship awards. Then in December 2024, Mr. McGrath reversed himself and acknowledged that the foundation was 4-H, as it always had been. But in 2025, without notification, he again decided that the foundation could no longer use the McKee building. This is a clear violation of the McKee Charitable Trust. The trust does not say that access can be denied based on unrelated accusations or events in other buildings. The trust says the building is for 4-H use, and the foundation is 100% 4-H. The February 2026 Thomas McKee Building Policies and Procedures Agreement claims to honor the trust, yet it changes the language from 4-H use of the building to 4-H user groups. That shift appears designed to exclude the Larimer County 4-H Foundation, an organization that has been repeatedly and unfairly singled out. Mr. McGrath and the current Board of County Commissioners are not upholding the terms of the McKee Charitable Trust. The foundation is being discriminated against, and the public deserves to know that the county is not honoring the commitments made when the trust was accepted.
Thank you, Cindy. That's all. Cindy is the only person who signed up, but I wonder if there's anyone in the audience. Paul, please come on forward if you'd like to share a few comments during our public comment period. Welcome. Please introduce yourself, and I think you also know the drill.
Yeah, thank you. Paul Gessler, Fort Collins. I'm sorry I don't have a prepared statement today, but I want to declare peace, not only in our county, but in our country and in the world. The Israeli government introduced a bill to the Military Authorization Act for 2027, and there was a Article 224 that said allowed the militaries of Israel and the United States to work more closely together, so they won't have to vote on any military spending bill. It would automatically be taken into consideration. This is a very dangerous bill, and in declaring peace, we would like the end of the Military Authorization Act. It's basically running a scam, and it has been since 1945. And I urge the county commissioners to convene at one of the readiness centers. There's one over in Windsor, where we can invite all law enforcement, all the sheriffs, law enforcement, military officials, National Guard, and for a listening session so that people can express our concerns about this insane bill. And I want to remind you that Benjamin Netanyahu is a war criminal. And here's a war criminal introducing a bill into our House. I think that should tell us a lot. So I encourage you again, please consider convening kind of a mock constitutional convention at the Readiness Center over in Windsor. And, you know, it's something I think it might take some time, but I think the sooner the better. And I thank you for your time.
Thank you, Paul. Let's see. There's no one else that is from the public here in person. Therefore, let's check online. Sarah, is there anyone who may have registered and called in, wishes to call in?
No, not today, Commissioner.
All right, then. As such, I will close public comment. And Commissioner Stevens, do you wish to offer any response to what we've just heard?
Just thank you for those folks who came out to speak today, and just we will certainly keep your what you've said under consideration. Thanks for coming out today.
Thank you. Same for me with Cindy. You're very relentless, and I'm grateful. And we just have a difference of opinion about how things are, and we continue to serve 4-H youth, and we continue to want to be helpful with 4-H Foundation because of past events. We're at this sort of difference of opinion in terms of where we're at. But I am grateful for you as part of our community. I mean that sincerely. I just respectfully have different opinions about current situation and how it's been the last couple of years. And with Paul, I will follow up with you to take our walk and have a conversation. I am, on a positive note, it's sort of out of our purview in some respects, but I'm encouraged by the Pope Leo, who's quite outspoken these days with his time in Spain, speaking about the current situation in the world and the excessive conflicts and violence that is occurring. So I'm grateful for that, frankly, to be quite honest. That's all I have to say. We have to say. Thank you both for being here, taking the time. Well, then we'll move on to approval of the minutes. Thanks to the clerk, and wish you both well. Approval of the minutes, and thanks to our clerk and recorder's office for preparing the minutes that are public documents. We have had a chance to review them. Commissioner Stevens, any comments, adjustments to the draft minutes?
No adjustments, thank you.
Then I believe you know the drill as well. Would you be kind enough to offer the motion to approve the minutes?
Yes, Mr. Chair. I move to approve the minutes for the week of May 25th, 2026.
Thank you. That's proper motion. All those in favor?
Aye.
Aye. That passes 2-0. Then we move over to a review of our upcoming week, our schedule, and we have the esteemed Sarah Martin, who will let us know where we're supposed to be next week.
This is the Commissioner's schedule for June 15th through the 20th, 2026. On Monday, June 15th from 8 a.m. to 9 a.m., Commissioner Stevens will participate in the Virtual Transportation Commissioner and Statewide Transportation Advisory Committee Coordination Meeting. From 8 a.m. to 8 p.m., Commissioner Shattuck McNally will attend the Senior Executives in State and Local Government program at Harvard and Cambridge, Massachusetts. From 12 p.m. to 1:30 p.m., Commissioner Stevens may attend the elected officials' lunch at the Rio Grande Mexican restaurant at 143 West Mountain Avenue in Fort Collins. From 1:30 p.m. to 2:30 p.m., there will be a work session with Leslie Ellis, the Director of Community Planning, Infrastructure, and Resources in the Commissioners' Conference Room on the second floor. On Tuesday, June 16th, from 8 a.m. to 8 p.m., Commissioner Shattuck McNally will attend the Senior Executives in State and Local Government program at Harvard in Cambridge, Massachusetts. From 9 a.m. to 12 p.m., there will be an Administrative Matters meeting in the hearing room on the first floor. From 12 p.m. to 1:30 p.m., Commissioner Kafalis will attend the Community Corrections Advisory Board meeting in the hearing room on the first floor. From 1:30 p.m. to 3 p.m., there will be administrative direction to county management in the Sprague Lake Conference Room on the second floor. From 5 p.m. to 7 p.m., Commissioners Kafalis and Stevens will attend the Oil and Gas Well Plugging Community Outreach event at the Hearthfire Neighborhood Park at 3121 Barn Swallow Drive in Fort Collins. On Wednesday, June 17th, from 8 a.m. to 8 p.m., Commissioner Shattuck McNally will attend the Senior Executives in State and Local Government program at Harvard and Cambridge, Massachusetts. From 1:30 p.m. to 2:30 p.m., there will be a work session regarding compensation in the Commissioners' Conference Room on the second floor. On Thursday, June 18th, from 8 a.m. to 8 p.m., Commissioner Shattuck McNally will attend the Senior Executives in State and Local Government program at Harvard and Cambridge, Massachusetts. From 8:30 a.m. to 10 a.m., Commissioners Kafalis and Stevens will attend the Larimer County North Landfill Ribbon Cutting event at 15669 North County Road 9 in Wellington. From 3 p.m. to 4 p.m., Commissioner Stevens will participate in the virtual North Front Range Metropolitan Planning Organization Finance Committee meeting. From 6 p.m. to 8 p.m., Commissioner Kafalis will attend the Board of Health meeting at 1525 Blue Spruce Drive in Fort Collins. On Friday, June 19th, the Larimer County offices will be closed in observance of the Juneteenth holiday. And on Saturday, June 20th, from 3 p.m. to 9 p.m., Commissioner Shattuck McNally may attend the Estes Park Health Foundation 40th Anniversary Celebration at the Estes Park Events Complex at 1125 Rooftop Way in Estes Park.
Thank you, Sarah. Commissioner, do you have any adjustments to what was just shared? Yes, please.
Yeah, just one brief addition. On Thursday, June 18th, I have the SNAP cost sharing scenario planning. So that'll be right after I'll be meeting with the state and other folks around SNAP cost share from 9:30 to 10:50. So it'll be after the ribbon cutting. And then I may be attending the CC4CA post-session annual celebration in Westminster that same day, Thursday, June 18th, from 5 to 7:45. I think that's it for me. Thank you.
Thanks, Commissioner. For me, it all looks good, sounds good. One event that is not listed that I may attend is, I believe it's on Tuesday, June 16th, from 6 to 7:30 at Council Tree Library. It's pending when we're done with the open house event at Hearthfire, but it is being put on by a local group, and it's having to do with climate resiliency. I can give you more details, or I can forward you an email that describes it better, and I may attend. Thanks. And Commissioner Stevens, I'm wondering that meeting you just cited, the SNAP cost sharing, is that kind of a follow-up to the discussions around human services delivery and reorganization? I thought Heather mentioned something that you were going to be at that maybe I should be at. No?
It is the end of the negotiations.
That's what I thought.
I think piece for the human services. So, we can talk to Heather and see if she should be at that meeting too. It looks like it's a hybrid meeting. So,
She mentioned that it may be helpful.
okay,
With your permission, is it okay if we add my name as a may,
yeah, please do.
if it makes sense?
Sure, that sounds
I don't
great.
necessarily need to go to another meeting, but just to prepare for that transition.
Sure.
Okie doke. Then I believe we have covered the schedule for next week, and now we move on to consent agenda. As folks know, consent agenda, there's a lot of things listed there. All the details are on the website. It's typically matters that are primarily administrative. As far as we can tell, there's no perceived controversy relating all of this, and we can, as commissioners for this, we can pull something off the consent agenda if we choose, and then there would be more discussion. Otherwise, we have a motion to approve the entire consent agenda. With that understanding, I will attempt to go through it in a timely and succinct manner. So this is the consent agenda for today, Tuesday, June 9th. The first category is abatements, petitions for abatements or refund of taxes. As it turns out, there are 57 of these abatements, and you'll be happy to know that I'm not going to go through each one of them. The next category, agreements. The first agreement is a conveyance of permanent slope easement from our engineering department. This has to do with a permanent slope easements by a particular trust owner to Larimer County associated with road improvements to County Road 43. This is in perpetuity. There is a dollar amount involved, and that's $3,900. The next agreement, development agreement for Kiefer subdivision, file number 20-land 4051, Community Development Department. Approval of this development agreement for this particular subdivision, and there are more details. This is close to the town of Berthoud, and water will be provided by the town of Berthoud, and there'll be on-lot septic systems, etc. Let's see, there is a dollar amount here, and that is $28,125.55. The third agreement is also a development agreement for the Brown Family Conservation Development, file number 19-land 3867. Similar approval of this development agreement, 35-acre parcel zoned O open, is a conservation development, and this is one of the ways that we preserve open space areas and the use of that the historic use of that land. There is a dollar amount here, and that is approximately $10,900. Item number 4 under agreements. This is an amendment number 1, to professional services agreement. This previously had to do with the transportation ballot measure from last year. This is with the Commissioner's Office, and this amendment provides for continued assistance with public outreach regarding community sentiment for county services. The term is today through the completion of the services, the remaining part of the summer. There is a dollar amount here. The total dollar amount is approximately $309,000, and this is an increase of approximately $134,000. Again, these are consultants, this public alignment communication, and they're trying to help us gauge what people understand about the services that the county provides and how people are feeling about that. Number 5, Colorado Energy Office Intergovernmental Grant Agreement. This is Solid Waste Department. And this is the purpose of this grant of agreement, is for the Solid Waste Department to focus on advancing policies that extend beyond state requirements and implementing projects that further policy adoption. And this has a lot to do with our efforts at diversion and reducing emissions from the landfill and so forth. This is between the county and the Colorado Energy Office. The dollar amount of this grant is $515,000. Number 6, agreement concerning temporary storage and delivery of water, also involving the Solid Waste Department. This agreement is between the North Poudre Irrigation Company, Platte River Power Authority, and the county, Larimer County. The agreement provides that North Landfill with the water needed for dust control and landfill operations. The term of this agreement will expire May 31st of next year. The dollar amount here is $6,000. And the final agreement, Third Amendment to the Intergovernmental Agreement IGA for Pulse Communication Services. This is Pulse provides fiber and internet services to the city of Loveland. This is our IT department, and this is as a result of a grant from the Department of Local Affairs under the Energy and Mineral Impact Assistance Program to build middle mile fiber in the Masonville area. Larimer County also has an IGA with Loveland Pulse, and the intent of this Third Amendment is to allow Pulse to build from this middle mile infrastructure and provide internet services directly to residents. So this is involving that middle mile, the backbone of the system, and then Pulse with our IGA will provide services to individual homes. Under liquor licenses, we have 5 liquor license renewals. We have 2 liquor license special event permits, 6%, and we have 1 liquor license modification of premises. Under miscellaneous, we have, my goodness, 19 stipulations through the assessor's office. And again, abatements and stipulations are through the assessor's office. And then finally, resolution. This is a findings and resolution approving a short-term rental special review submitted. This is through our community development department. A request for a 1-bedroom plus 1 additional sleeping area for an STR in an existing home. We had the hearing on this matter on May 18th, 2026. And once again, findings and resolutions basically are a formal document that record the decision and what went into that decision, a review of the criteria and so forth. That is all. Commissioner Stevens, by any chance, would you like to pull anything off the consent agenda?
I do not wish to pull anything off the consent
Thank you
agenda.
for that response. And again, all this is important, but it's all available for folks to look at. But this is one way that we can expedite things. Then please be kind enough to offer the motion.
Yes, Mr. Chair, I move to approve the consent agenda for June 9th, 2026.
Great. Thank you. Proper motion. All those in favor?
Aye.
Aye. That passes 2-0. In light of the time, and because Commissioner Stevens and I are planning to attend a groundbreaking event at 10 o'clock for an affordable housing rental project, we will forego the discussion. Well, there are no discussion items. As much as we regret it, we will forego the county manager update. And you can tell me when we carpool if you want to share anything about commissioner activity reports, and I can do the same. With that, we do have one executive session matter, and let's see. And no decision is expected. This has to do with our natural resources folks regarding parcel. And so, Commissioner Stevens, please offer the motion. So we'll not be coming back because we're not making a decision. And so once we go into executive session or prior to that, we wish you all a good day. Yes, Commissioner.
Yes, Mr. Chair. I move that the Board of County Commissioners go into executive session pursuant to Colorado Revised Statutes 246424A, purchase, acquisition, lease, transfer, or sale of water right interests.
Right, thank you. Proper motion. Indeed, this one has to do with water rights, transfer of water rights. Thank you very much for that motion. Proper motion. All those in favor?
Aye.
Aye. We wish you all well. We will now go into executive session. We will not be returning. Have a good day.